What else? Jorah with Tyrion. Did not see that coming. It's nice that maybe it is gonna finally meet up with Dany. It'll be a lot faster. Hopefully, she just doesn't try to kill him right away. Ramsay Snow. One effed up dude. I have no idea what's gonna go on with the Griff and young Griff. Well, it seems like Tyrion wanted him to take that bait. Why wouldn't he? If Tyrion's gonna go meet up with Dany, why would he want to sabotage that? I don't know. Tyrion quickly losing points in my book. He's just becoming a douche pretty much. Alright, well, I'm here getting ready for the Harry Potter premiere. Got my Slytherin shirt on. Haven't been feeling the greatest. Starting to get a little bit better. What's the last thing I want to do? Finally back in Dorne. That's interesting. I like the whole point, the whole vengeance round and circle thing. It's very Naruto. You know, whereas the vengeance end is kill one person, then they'll kill another person. Round in circles we go. Well, when the Penny girl first showed up, I was like, oh god, don't let it be Tysha, don't let it be Tysha. I was like, that would be horrible and totally implausible if that just randomly happened. It's bad enough he ran into Jorah. So, thank goodness it wasn't that, it was just the jousters. Ramsay, creepy ass. But Roose is even worse than I thought he was. I thought he was just kind of more like the North's version of Tywin, but I don't even think Tywin was anywhere near that bad. Anything with sand snakes gotta make you happy. Bran, I don't think I've talked about Bran in a while. He's never really interested me much. Actually, I'm finding the more magic we get in this, the less. That's not my thing. I prefer the more historical side rather than the fantastical. And the more and more it gets, it seems like the more and more. I don't know. It just. I'm still loving the series, of course. It's just. Some of it I think he could tone it down even more. That whole grayscale thing on the bridge, that seemed very Lord of the Rings-ish. Why do all these stories have to have bodies in the lake? I don't know. It's Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. It's like, you got a lake, you gotta have some bodies underneath. Woo. Make a cool theme park ride, though. Dany, I can see why trying to solve the marine knot would be difficult, because I don't know how you would solve it. It makes me happy that he's doing it realistically. I get very sick of stories I read where they're able to solve the problem because they've set it up so that there's like a loophole. And I just, like, no, that's not logically how things would follow. This would happen, this would happen, this would happen. This would not solve it. So I'm happy that, logically thinking this is what the cities would be doing, raising war, joining together, setting up an embargo. Is that the right word? Yep. Lysandra, her POV chapter was, everyone was worried that it would tell too much, but you just find out that she's, just doing what she thinks she can do, and whatever. Mance being Rattleskirt. That makes sense. When Mance was dying, I thought it seemed out of character, his reaction. So, that helped. That makes me feel better. Not sure who the girl is, though. I'm trying to think. I don't think it's Arya. Doesn't make sense. I mean, I don't think it would be Jane either. And I love the whole, Theon paralleling Jane with Sansa and how, she was hoping he would save her. I don't think Sansa would be that naive to hope someone would save her anymore. I also, being the Sansa apologist that I am, Like the fact that Jane pointed out that she was the one who called Arya for Horseface. It always bothered me when people said that Sansa treated Arya bad, and I'm just like, no, actually Jane was the bitch. Sansa was the one who would kind of be like, you know, give her a little shake of the head or a sigh. You know, like, Jane, Arya. You know, just be polite because Sansa's polite, not, I don't care. Stupid HBO. Kind of wondering what HBO is going to do about Jane. Like, they can't do it as Roz. Roz is way too old for anyone to believe that she's Arya. She's obviously older than Sansa, and they certainly wouldn't marry Joffrey to anyone other than Ned's firstborn daughter. She's the important one. Anything else I wanted to touch upon? Davos? Well, I think we all suspected it wasn't gonna be true. Even when he was locked away, I'm just like, nah, not true. Yep, heading for Skagos. I like that theory. I have to wonder how Osha got there. How they got a boat. Stuff up at the wall. That's, again, I've never been a big Jon fan. It's just not my thing. Can't really think of anything else to say. I've only got about an hour more to read. And then heading out for the premiere. Yep. Oh my god, Tyrion might really be a Targaryen. Or Jaime and Cersei. Bet you anything Abel is Mance Rayder. As soon as Theon thinks the washerwoman was sent by the singer, it's just kind of obvious. Okay. Back to Jaime. I'm very happy. I'm starting to get very worried that we are not going to get Tyrion meeting up with Dany in this book. There's not that much left, and he's just been sold into slavery. Right next to Marine, but you know. As you can see, I'm actually out of bed this time. Just got a new DVD. Yeah. Tyrion on the pig. Jorah back. I don't know what to say about that. I just feel like it's a lot of stuff that doesn't need to happen that's just slowing the plot down. I mean, sure, it's interesting and read, but I mean, it feels like it didn't, there could have been other ways to get him there that would have been faster, just, you know, as a writer. It seems like filler, I guess you could call it, would be the best way to describe it. Unnecessary wandering around that I don't see it really leading anywhere or developing anything about his character. I mean, unless him befriending a dwarf is character development, I don't know. Jon, still, it seems like the book is a lot of filler. A lot of words, but not a lot of actual things happening. And it's starting to annoy me because we're almost at the end. And still nothing. I mean, Stannis freezing in the winter. I mean, it's like every time something seems to happen, it just fails, and then nothing happens. It's even with it's filler. I'm gonna stop now. She said hound.